Hello everybody. Today we are going to discuss about Outlook. In Outlook there are three terms we will find. So today we are going to try to understand what are these three terms. The first one is task, second one is note, and third one is journal. So let me see one by one how we are going to use it and what is the purpose of these things. If you see over here, this is basically a view of an Outlook. There is on the left side we are having a navigation pane. We are having various buttons for email, for calendar, task, notes, and journal. So whenever we have to work in task, note, or journal, we have to come to this navigation pane and select the right button. So after clicking on task, we can work related with task. If we click on note, we can do the work of notes, and when we click on journal, we can do the work of journal. Like earlier we are clicking on email and calendar for doing such type of things. Now once you open a task or note or journal, then you have to do these things. So for that, if you are working in office, in different office we are having option like home and then select more items, but in some of the office you will find option of new. Wherever you will get an option of file, you will get an option of new, and then you have to select task, note, or journal. Otherwise you have to select home, more item, and then you have to select task, note, or journal. So once you select a task, note, or journal, we are having a shortcut key for these three things. The first shortcut key is Control Shift K. Control Shift K. You know that TASK, task. The last alphabet is K. So try to remember Control Shift K. If you press it, you will get a task window. When we are working in a note, then we have to press Control Shift N. Whenever we have to create a new note, we can use Control Shift N, where N stands for note. And when we are clicking on this button, that is journal, we have to work in a journal, we have to click on Control Shift J. So that is the shortcut key for journal. So let me see what actually happen when we are start creating a task. First of all, what is the use of task? We know that whenever we have to interact with any other person, then we are going to create appointment. But when there is no involvement of other person, different type of work we have to do. Like we have to make a call, we have to purchase a ticket, we have to perform something at a particular time. So these are basically known as tasks. So we can prepare a list of things which we have to do today, tomorrow, or day after tomorrow, and create such type of list in Outlook. So when you click on new and select task, you will find a task tab will be there. This is a window. Here you can see in task window we are having an place for subject. You can specify what type of task you have to do. More detail you can give over here. You have to specify the starting time and the ending time. Here it is a status. Right now your task is not started, it is mentioned over here. Further, you can specify the priority. This particular task is very important for you, to you can change the priority. Right now it is showing you the complete, how much percent your task is complete. Since we have not created any task, right now it is showing you 0%. Then reminder. Now in this particular case, you can see that in task, once we specify any task, we have to click on save and close. If we open any other task, we are not interested to complete that task, we can delete that particular task. Just like in appointment, we are having an option of recurrence, we can specify category. So in the same manner, in task also we can specify these two things. One is category, other one is recurrence. Category means color coding. Same type of task will be appear in same color, so you can easily understand. Whereas recurrence means if you have to perform same task in a repeated manner, then you can take the help of recurrence. So once you specify a task, you have to save it. Remember, here there is no need to specify the location. In case of appointment, we have to specify the location, and whenever we are sending a meeting request, we have to specify the email. But in task, we have only the space for subject. Now once we create different type of tasks, we can check these tasks and we can arrange these tasks like active task, due date, oldest task, overdue, completely. So this is how we can separate out or segregate out or differentiate different type of tasks which we have stored in our Outlook. So these are the various options. On the basis of our selection, we can rearrange the task. If you have to see your task in your calendar, you can use over here. At the bottom of this calendar, if you drag and the bar, if you drag up, you will find various tasks are visible over here. So very easily you can see in your calendar view what are the different tasks that you have to do. Now come to the note. What is the use of note? Sometimes some ideas, certain things that we have come in our mind and that we have to write it down somewhere. Since we are working on computer, we are not using pen and paper. So we can note it down such type of things in note. So just like a task, note button is also there in the left task pane. You can click over here. Once a note pane is appear, you can right click and select option of new note. Right click and new note. You will find a note like this. We have the option to specify category for notes. Same type of notes or ideas you can have same color. Now what you can do, you can take out these notes and keep it on your desktop when you are working on your computer, so that whenever you just see your desktop, you can check your notes. What are the important things that you have noted down? It may be a reminder for 5 minutes or 10 minutes, some important work also there that you can note it down. So different type of notes you can create, you can categorize such notes. There is no need to save the note. Once you write it, your note become automatically saved. You can close this window. You can resize this particular note, how big the size of note on the screen. Further, there is a button here. You can click over here and delete it. So you, as per your requirement, you can delete it or you can keep it with you. Now come to the third thing, that is journal. Now what is the objective of journal? We know that Outlook Express is used for various purposes like emails, for calendars, for sending meeting requests or creating appointments, creating tasks. So what actually happened, this particular program, that is journal, keep record. So it will give a hand to monitor the person who is using the computer, how many email he sent or receive, or how many tasks he has done, how many meeting requests he sent and receive, how many telephone calls he has done, office documents, how many MS Word or Excel files are created. So all such type of entry automatically happen once we start creating a journal, and such entries we can save either in Word or Excel file. So with the help of journal, we can cross-check the work of the person who is using Outlook Express program. So it is a very useful tool for such person or the boss of the company for which different people are working on different computer. So if we are keeping record on journal, it can be cross-checked, it can be monitored. We can monitor the work of the person who is using Outlook. So these are the three terms: task, note and journal.